Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Indiana, advantage in one series. And checking out Toronto, they have a lot of ground to make up. Here are the five for the Raptors. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Grady Dick. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Pacers, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. So Doris, for a coaching staff, what's the best approach to the second game of a back-to-back?
For me, Kevin, a back-to-back is about two things. It's about maturity, one, but you also have to manage both games. Look at the minutes of the first game and try to balance them in the second game, particularly when you're talking about your veterans.
Now, here's Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. Over Barnes. Siakam misses. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. Inside, Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. And I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Nembhard. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Quickly with it. Dick finds Barrett. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Doris, something R.J. Barrett can do well is put stress on that defense with his three-point shooting.
Well, he's a little bit of a streaky shooter, Kevin, but it never affects his confidence. This guy just keeps coming at you and keeps believing in himself. Historically, his shooting gets better over the course of a season.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Pacers, Doris, last season trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And, Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot-making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Now, here is Halliburton. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He is so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
First free throw is good. Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Craig, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Here's Barnes. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Barnes has got his second bucket.
Yeah, Scotty Barnes in his element. He's so confident in the paint.
Here's Halliburton. Yep, that one goes in there.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. Coach had praise for one of the opponents tonight, the versatile Scotty Barnes. He told me Scotty's somebody that can do it all. He can score, pass, rebound, and defend multiple positions. And that's rare for a player his age. So, Kevin, Scotty's still growing as a player.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Raptors with the lead. Right side, Barrett. From the stripe. The rebound by Turner.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Mathurin, good.
And using that body to his advantage. Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Here's Dick. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Now, here's Quickly after R.J. Barrett's miss. Here's Barnes. Good D by Siakam. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Quickly against Halliburton. Turner passes to Halliburton. Siakam inside the three-point line. Rebound by the Raptors.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Quickly. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Halliburton on the wing. Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. From past the arc, sinks the triple. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Walker comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. And here are the Raptors now. 4-point game. Pass to Boucher. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Barrett, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
McConnell with it. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Onside, Barrett. Pass to Dick. Here's Mobo. Shot clock at 6. And they get it. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
For a good offensive player, you've got to take what the defense gives you. RJ does just that. Settles into the mid-range.
Now, here's McConnell. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Siakam. Over Boucher. Siakam, good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pacers lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Raptors trail by 4. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Grady Dick. Walter out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Mobo in at the power forward. Halliburton outside. Pass to McConnell. Back to Halliburton. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Halliburton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Here's Shed. Still without a basket. It's Dick on the wing. Here's Mobo. Toppin pulls it in. Pacers leading by 6. It took some time, DB, but it's starting to come together, it seems, for Obi Toppin.
Kevin, the athleticism has always been there for Obi. I think the question was, how could he help his team beyond being a vertical threat at the rim? He now is in the perfect spot. He played with pace. He's starting to be able to put it on the deck, and now he's got to improve his defense.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews. And the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
So it's Toronto now, following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton.
Oh, my goodness. Tyrese Halliburton twice on the pipe. Send it back defensively.
Here's Dick, guarded by Walker. Fires from 14. Dick can't get it to go.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now, here is Halliburton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side. How about that take from Halliburton? That's a big-time finish on the drive.
Raptors trail by 4. Here's Shed. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's Barnes. Count it. Barnes has got 6 points.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Left side, Halliburton. Here's Toppin. From outside, off the mark.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Here's Barnes, and he hits it to tie the game up. Barnes has got 4 this quarter.
We know Scotty Barnes will embrace the physicality. That score is about concentration.
Pass to Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He gets it in there. And the Pacers lead by 2.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Walter can't get it to go. The Pacers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. And so here's Toronto. After Obi Toppin was able to get the triple to the right side. Handle. And the 3 off target. Pacers leading by 5. Here's Walker. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And part of what people like about Walker pre-draft was his defensive skills. But he has the makings of a versatile two-way guy, giving good coaching.
That free throw, no good. Siakam is checked in for Indiana. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Halliburton. He doesn't get the second one. Doris, what this team likes about Jakob Poeltl, the combination of 7-foot size and great skill.
You know what, Kevin, to me, this young man has a nuanced understanding of the game. He sees the floor, so that means at his size, he can make on-time and on-target passes. He's a very capable rebounder and defender. There's just a lot to like about his game.
That's good from Barnes. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. He had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
Barnes hits them both. When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level, meaning he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all.
Here's Barrett. Up and in on the layup. Barrett's got 5.
Oh, that's some big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me? I can finish anyway.
McConnell. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Tries again. Sends it home. What a shot.
You want drama? We've got drama. That's the way to end a quarter.
That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pacers out in front. They lead by 3. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
Well, right now for Indiana, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
And in our game with the Raptors, a close, entertaining first half.
Guys taking shots for trying to do too much all at once. I think it's jamming up their flow.
Yeah, everyone has to have a role on the offensive end. Share the ball and trust your teammates.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Raptors. They trail by 3. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton into the 1. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. There's Siakam after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Pass to Dick. On the wing, Barnes. Out to Barrett. And that one is good. Barrett's got 9.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Halliburton is doubled. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Clock is at 3. And it's Mathurin missing. Raptors with the lead. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Pass to Dick. Now Barnes. Over Siakam. Barnes can't get it to go. Siakam kicks to Turner. Now Halliburton quickly covering. Outside Mathurin. Off target with his 3. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Dick. And the dunk by Dick.
At 6'8", this rookie Dick can absolutely get up with the best of them. Terrific finish there.
Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Indiana again missing.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Bucket is good.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Halliburton with the bucket.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Pass to Barrett. Barnes screen on Mathurin. Barrett dishes to Barnes. On the wing quickly. Drives to the hoop. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Quickly's got the lead. Back up to 5 now for Toronto. Here's Halliburton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
That's just a savvy move to draw the foul. And despite that young age, Halliburton like a seasoned veteran right there.
And the first one drops.
I think if you're talking Tyrese Halliburton, the thing that stands out is the wealth of things he can do on the offensive end. He can shoot the ball with range. He's got unbelievable handle. He can create. He can drive it. He can also set up his guys. A lot to like.
Jarris Walker. He's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. Halliburton hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line. And boy, has his stroke been on the money.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players.
Looking now at some numbers for Halliburton. His last 10 games have been exceptional, averaging 17 points per game, 9 assists, and 2 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Back to Dick. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Shed. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pacers trail by 3. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
Here's Barrett, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Bertle, the pass to Boucher. Barrett against Walker. There's Boucher, knocks down the 3 ball. Boucher's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The defensive intensity must pick up. It hasn't been the same this half.
Here's Siakam. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Check out the move by Pascal Siakam. Stop it, don't hurt him.
Barrett kicks to Bertle. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Pass to Boucher. Here's Shed. Barrett for 3. The rebound by Halliburton. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And here is Turner. For the tie. Boucher with the rebound.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Down low. Here's Shed. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Indiana trailing here. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got 11 points.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Here's Halliburton. And the basket is good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Raptors lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So for Toronto right now, we've got Walter, and it's battle and at the small forward position. The game now all time. And it's now 23 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
To the inside. Shots good by Boucher. And the Raptors lead by 2.
We're talking about a springy 6'9" player. Boucher can really shoot it. Really makes him hard to contend with in pick and roll play.
Back to McConnell. Bryant down low. Boucher defending, and it's Bryant missing. Lawson outside. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. They set the pick. Here's Battle. Connects from three-point range. And it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Outside Bryant. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
Boy, the ability of Thomas Bryant to play over the top of the defense, so impressive. Gets long and finishes with authority.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Thomas Bryant. The Raptors making a switch here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. During the last break, listened in on Darko Rajakovic talking to his team. He said to them, that's the kind of effort we need to bring every night. We're right in this thing, but it's going to take sustained effort to close it out. Now let's bring it home. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Count that bucket. Barnes has got the lead up to 5 now for Toronto.
Boy, you can see how dominant Scotty Barnes is capable of being. This guy is so aggressive right now.
McConnell scanning the floor. Here's Walter. He's covered by McConnell. Oh, they get it back. Good work there as it goes. Lobo's got his first points of the game.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. Pass to Neesmith. Here's McConnell. That one goes in. Raptors leading by 5. Temple the pass to Barnes. And stolen by McConnell. Pass to Halliburton. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Some changes for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Neesmith. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for T.J. McConnell. Barnes finds Pirtle. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter to tie it up. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Quickly. Shot clock at 5. Back to Barrett. Over Mathurin. Barrett, no good. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Siakam. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
Pascal Siakam. Improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
Toronto, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Good on the first, and that gives them the lead.
Well, one thing you love about R.J. Barrett is he is a scorer at heart. This guy will hunt shots. He's going to be aggressive. And when he gets on a roll, look out, guys.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a one-point lead.
Halliburton, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Barrett. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Barrett's got 9 points now in just the second half. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Nembhard. 6 to shoot. Turner with the screen. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Dick finds Barrett. Hurdle with a screen on Mathurin. Barrett wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. It's Nembhard on the wing. Quickly covering. Halliburton passes to Turner. Count it!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
To the middle, Pirtle. It counts.
How about they look to Pirtle in a critical stretch, and he comes through. The pressure bringing out his best.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And what's their best move at this point?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Quickly against Halliburton. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. 3-point lead. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, look at how confident R.J. Barrett is on the interior, right in his sweet spot.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Timeout called the Pacers. 12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
For 3, Siakam buries it from outside.
call that patience. Veteran play. That's a big-time delivery by Pascal Siakam. Pressure. Look, pressure.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game. From deep three-point land, Siakam's shot is off. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, R.J. Barrett.